Last time, we brought some much needed fun to Curioshire, creating a village fun fair complete with Ferris wheel, merry-go-round, and hedgerow maze. We built our first chapel with an atmospheric graveyard and introduced a new school and newspaper stands, boosting our brand new town's need for public service buildings. Today, we're unlocking the final tier of the farming menu and installing a village patisserie, alongside completing town side quests to unlock some new decorations, before creating a custom waterfall backdrop to our village train station. So sit back, relax, and let's build Encounter City. And if you're enjoying this series, hit the like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already, so you won't miss out on future episodes. And without further ado, let's continue on. Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new day in Curioshire. We're going to be unlocking tier 4 of the farming menu and in turn completing the farming initiative. We have a lot of research points to spend, so I'm going to unlock milk, pumpkin, lavender, and medicinal herbs. That'll be an interesting thing to learn about. And we'll have a brand new commercial building, which is a patisserie. This is very high range and very high production capacity, really exciting. We also have an option for flower automation. Not quite sure what that is just yet, but it's giving us 85% townsfolk happiness, so be very happy to place that down in Curioshire. We also have global farming, so this allows us to access farms and the farm research menu in all cities. And we have a house style exchange, which allows us to use the Bellevue house styles in Fontbrack and vice versa. So it just happens that I actually have a side quest, the Lavender Legend. So our quest is to plant and harvest a lot of lavender, place a water pump at the farm, and place a scarecrow at the farm. So now we have unlocked lavender, let's complete the side quest. Now the family requesting the side quest for the Lavender Legend actually currently have cotton and wool already on their farm, so I think I'm going to have to replace some of the crops that we've already got going. Place a water pump at the farm. Right, so let's go into our farm menu. We've got a water pump. Maybe let's just place it here. And place a scarecrow as well. Let's choose a regular scarecrow, not a spooky one. There we are. Coralie Philippe. I can see them. The lavender fields of legend. Rejoice, child. The lavender is upon us. I've never smelled such a rich fragrance. Ah, you have fallen under its spell. This too was foretold as a touch of lavender. And we've received a lavender art. Let's have a look what that looks like. I guess it's in nature. Here we are. Oh, this is nice. It's very big. Be nice to create some big flower fields with this actually, and maybe even parks as well. Some nice ivy. We've actually currently got another request. Let's reach in there. Lisan, we've been going about this all wrong, trying to get our son to abandon his rock and lure him outside. While we should have used his love for rocks, of course. My dear, you're a genius. So Mare, here's what we want you to do. Create a beautiful rock garden outside our home. If this won't lure the boy outside, nothing will. And we've received rocks. Now, I've seen so many amazing creations from other creators online who have had the ability to have rocks, and unfortunately I have not even had the chance to unlock them yet. So they can go in water, and there's a variation in size as well, so we can really add some new landscaping to it. So let's go to the area where our little house is. So we need to place rocks for the rock garden, place a lichen rock for the rock garden. Is that this? Oh my god, it's gigantic. Okay. Place stone benches for the rock garden, and we already have a fountain, which is good. So I'm going to have to reconfigure some things. So maybe let's remove the medium tree, and this lichen rock is the biggest thing that we need to factor in. So maybe let's pop that in first, although it looks a little bit ridiculous. Let's just get rid of the landscaping that we've got in this garden for now. There we are, the landscaping has been removed. Now we've got to place this ridiculously huge rock in the area. And rocks everywhere else, I guess. So maybe let's just put a randomize on. And place them in the area. I can't believe I've ruined my beautiful landscaping for this, but hopefully we'll get a cool unlockable. And one more. Here we are. Place stone benches for the rocks. Okay. Where are stone benches again? In furniture. Stone benches. We need 2 of them. So let's pop one there. And there we are. Just did some reshuffling. Matu Lapor. This rock garden is ready for our boy. Well now, son. Isn't that a nice rock garden outside? I'm not into rocks anymore. Are you joking me? Well, what does that mean? Does this mean you'll finally go outside? No, I'd rather stay in today. I found this super interesting brick on the road. Oh no. We're still between a rock and a hard place, it seems. Oh, and we've got a brand new decoration as well. So we've received $200, thank you very much. And also a standing rock. What does this look like? Wow. Oh, amazing. I've seen some great creations using the stones and also this standing rock. And it comes in a few variations as well. Rocks galore. I can't keep that there. It looks silly. So let's go back to our research menu and for our farms. So we can actually place down a patisserie now. So we've got enough points. Let's unlock it. And house style exchange. No, I think I might save up for this flower automation since it brings so much joy to the world. Let's see what the patisserie looks like. We actually have another bakery around here, so maybe it makes sense to place it in this area. Where's a good spot? Don't think I can squeeze you in there. I could actually squeeze you over here if I just move some of the trees. Maybe I'll take you away from snapping to the path. So I can put you in a nice jaunty angle. See what this looks like. Been using the brand new terraforming just to add some nice points of interest here, like a little pond next to the chapel, sorry. Another little pond area, lifting terrain. Such a great update. Very much appreciate the devs listening to the community and adding some new things to the game. Keeps it fresh, you know. Here we are. This is what the patisserie looks like. It's a very fancy building. I think this will really lend itself well to Curioville once we get back there. And I think now that we've unlocked tier 4 of the farming menu, I'm going to move back to Curioville in the next part, and I've missed it, and create some new fancy areas, because actually we've gained enough research points to upgrade our town to city status, and there looks to be an absolute ton of unlockables. So okay, so the patisserie requires 6 artisans. Currently we have 3, so we need to move in some more. Let's pop you in here. And let's pop you in here as well. So we've got enough workers. We need 25 wheat, 25 potatoes, 100 milk, 25 corn we already have, and 25 pumpkins. Since we already have this multi-crop farm going, I think I might plant some new crops in this area just to make it a little bit easier on ourselves. So we need 25 pumpkins. That's 14, 18, 22, 23, 25. Oh, went a bit over. And let's place down some milk. Okay. Is it going to create some cows? Oh, we had enough for 1 cow. If that's the case, maybe let's edit some other farms to add some more milk in the area. We finally have some more wildlife. That's interesting. It's got 85, 94. I mean, it's looking a bit of a hot mess right now, but okay. Let's give crops to the patisserie. Oh, look at the green, look at the smiling faces. Now, I imagine there's some issues going on now with our warehouse transportation. So this is serving this area. I placed another warehouse to service this area and another warehouse over here. So maybe if we add another townsfolk into the area. Has that helped? It has. Perfect. We need some more townsfolk in here. 1 more, if you will. Thank you very much. There we are. My gosh, the demands are insane. Granary can't transport to this building. We need one more worker, that's why. And I don't think... Oh, we have one more house. Perfect. So, let's go into here. Let's add an artisan. And an artisan. Right, is everyone happy? Goodness me. Fabulous. We have one more request. Our lavender is so beautiful. Another Lavender Quest? Certainly, my child, but woe is us. A twist in the legend. No, our lavender fields are getting raided by birds. Mayor, could you help chase them away? Oh my gosh, this farm is very demanding. So, place fences or hedges. So we've got enough fences. Place light sources to keep an eye on the lavender. We don't have enough light sources. So let's go into our lights menu. We need, well, another 13. It's quite a lot. Maybe I'll just put some small lanterns for now, just to appease this side quest. I need to place scarecrows around. We need 10. Oh gosh. I don't want a spooky scarecrow. Let's choose this normal looking scarecrow. I think I'll end up going into the crops though, won't I? Got 2. Let's do another one here. 3. Oh, can I squeeze it in? 4. Place a doghouse to help scare away the birds. Wow, I've really chosen the wrong farm for this side request. There's not a lot of space in here. Okay, where is the doghouse? Aha, found the doghouse. Is that a goose? That's my first sighting of a goose in this game. Okay, where can we place this? Oh, it's looking crazy. Maybe in this little corner. Please do not judge my building abilities on this side quest alone. There. Currently, the birds are scattering. Scarecrows, fences, and a doghouse. A brilliant combination of bird dispelling techniques. A few birdhouses would have done the trick too. Child, don't be so disrespectful. It's true though, birdhouses give them a nice try. So we received $400 and a birdhouse. See, doing these little side quests give us some really cool unlockables. What does this birdhouse look like? Where are you? Here's the birdhouse. Oh, it's sweet, and it comes in a few different colour variations as well. Definitely we'll be adding that to some of the resident gardens. Can upgrade my mare's home. Oh, what's happening? I've never seen this before. Oh my gosh, it's huge. A 3-story manor house. Well, this is going to look very nice in Curioville. I think I'm going to just add the decorations back. Looks a little bit janky. Let's maybe put some ivy on the side. Some ivy climbing up here. Also, we've accrued enough farm research points to unlock the flower automation, so let's go for that. And it's actually something that you place down in the world, which I had no idea about. Let's see where we can place it. It's a funny looking thing. It looks like a giant flower. It provides up to 75 decoration points to nearby buildings depending on distance. Amazing. I think that's made everyone really happy. We've got 80%. 123%. Amazing. Now I've had a thought. I'm going to use the terraforming tools to create a little pond area and also use some of the new rocks that we've just been given in the unlockable menu. So I think this is a perfect spot behind the little train station. Let's get out our terraforming brushes. So we need to add some water. Maybe let's try and keep it as organic as possible. Just big body of water here. And maybe let's raise the terrain up a little bit higher. Let's go for the strength higher as well. Even more. And then we can smooth it a little bit later. Very much enjoyed how intuitive this terraforming is. I think, as others have mentioned, there has been a few glitches that I've noticed, but I've been very lucky and not faced much crashing or anything. I'm not sure whether I'm just one of the lucky ones with that or not, but I'm very thankful because that would have been really annoying if you're doing a really intricate build. I think that maybe let's just taper it off slightly. Oh, that's a bit too harsh. Where's our strength? Let's move it down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, just create a bit of a scenic moment. We need to pause the game so we'll lose some light. Let's grab some trees in the menu. So it doesn't really matter what kind of trees we go for in terms of size, but I think I might take some from the surrounding areas. So let's have a big one here, and a little one up here, maybe one here as well. And let's place down some stones. So we have stepping stones and we also have this standing rock. So I think I might create a little moment here. Maybe with some stepping stones leading towards it. We're on randomize, aren't we? We are indeed. What do the stones look like here, actually? You know what? Maybe I'll go for the stones instead of the stepping stones. Oh, there's our jumping fish again. Let's just do... might just stick to the same small stones instead of randomizing to create a bigger path instead. Yeah. Can I sink you down, actually? Let's use the gizmo tool. Oh, perfect. I'm going to use the gizmo tool for these as well. Down you go. Down you go. Oh my gosh, those fish are very jumpy today. Perfect. What else can go in the water here? Do it look a bit weird if we have... Oh, I'm just thinking now. Why don't we do a little waterfall moment in this area? Let's achieve that somehow. So I guess water would be up here. And then it would need to graduate downwards. So maybe let's lower this part here. Oh, my strength is far too soft. Oh gosh. And then let's drop in the water a little bit. Oh, it's looking very glitchy. We can perfect that though. Let's go for raising the terrain a little bit, especially up here. Let's maybe smoothen it as well. I think the strength is on way too high. Let's add some more water up here as well. Just a little natural forming pond, I guess. Lovely. Oh, that was a bad idea. Let's just lift our terrain a little bit. Maybe I should remove the water so the edge doesn't look so janky. It's slightly glitchy, but I've not really had a lot of chance to play around with this water tool yet, so I'm sure I can perfect it over time. I think I need to add maybe some water here, actually. Okay, so let's add some mist. Pretend that the water is cascading down. It's a nice effect. And let's add some lily pads and some wildlife. Then we'll go for a few green variations, and then what would look good? White's quite nice here, actually. Let's choose some white lily pads. Let's add some swans, I think. Do we want ones that are going to move around in circles or not? I think we do, actually. What will this look like in motion? Let's have a look. Oh, very tranquil. Maybe some ducks as well. Let's go for these ones. I've actually been choosing the static wildlife, and I think for this area it's quite nice to have a bit of movement going on. Oh, you're dipping into the water. What's happening? Don't drown. There we go. And let's add... Can we add any trees into the water? We can't. Any bushes? We can actually bypass the menu restrictions with the gizmo tool, which I completely forgot about. So we can add some foliage and such to the water's edge using the gizmo tool. So let's grab the tool and swivel it around and maybe just submerge it a little bit. Let's also grab you and pop over here as well. See, we can really create some custom looking things now, which is very exciting. I think I'd like a little tree in this area. Maybe let's put some toadstools on here. Cute. And I think let's maybe add some bushes around the waterfall's edge. Let's put you on random. I'm wondering as well now that we can have some sheep potentially up here, since we've had to get rid of some of the sheep in this area, which is a bit unfortunate. So maybe let's place down, is it wool? Maybe some sheep in the highlands. So if we press play, we can have some wildlife in the area. Hopefully they don't fall into the water though, or glitch. Oh, this is a good idea actually. Well done, Chris. Just congratulating myself. And maybe some around here as well. So we just made use of pretty dead space, really. Let's pop some around here. And we've maxed out. Of course, it's darkness. Maybe we can just pretend it's the overflow from this farm into the background area. What else do I need? Maybe let's add some more bushes to this area. So here and here. And get the gizmo tool and zoom you over and sink you down. Do I want to make you a little bit bigger and a bit wider and a bit taller? Sure, why not? Get this gizmo tool as well. Drag you over and sink you down. I think I want you a little bit closer to this bush here. And let's just go to town, adding some flowers. So let's turn randomizer off. Let's start popping some white flowers everywhere. We can add some yellow as well, which has been Curioshire's colour scheme. Got some lovely flowers for the little sheep that are residing here. Trying to make it look as natural as possible. You know me. Here and here. See, now I'm looking at it. Let's get rid of the withered tree. Let's make it look pretty instead of haunted. See, the sheep are climbing the hill, so it's kind of working. A bit glitchy. There's a sheep's head inside some of the terrain. We also have this fish pond decoration, which I think would lend itself quite nicely to this little cove area. So I'm going to try and maneuver it in as best as I can. Oh, the terrain kind of manipulates around it, which is useful. And maybe let's remove the bit of water there, since it was glitching out a little bit. Also just move the bushes out of the way since it was glitching in. I also might just pick up the ducks so they don't merge into this little fish pond. But we have some extra detail which we would not have been able to do without the new terraforming update. Bit pesky, aren't they, these rotating animals? That's cute. I think I'm kind of happy with that little area. It's a nice backdrop actually to the town. Also, just to finish off this part, I've unlocked the global farming, so all of the cities now have the ability to build farms and allow me to access the farm research tab, which is going to be very useful for our upcoming part in Curiopher. So I know this part was a little bit shorter than usual, but I just wanted to complete the farming initiative, which we have done, which is exciting. In the next part, we'll be moving back to Curiopher and unlocking the new bourgeoisie class, and also catering to, I'm sure, their very demanding needs. So if you do like this video, please give it a like and leave me a lovely comment down below. And you can also search my name, Curiopher, on YouTube for other cozy building games. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.